All right, time now for This Week in Auto History. Konrad has that.
So in this week in 1888, Philip W. Pratt demonstrated the first electric automobile in Boston. It was a tricycle powered by 6 electrical accumulator company cells. It weighed about 900 pounds. What an odd-looking duck. You got to remember, this is the generation when the bicycles had the big wheel and the little wheel.
Yeah.
And he just adapted that and put an electric motor on it.
Right.
You got to remember, there is an electric Corvette. The Barbie Corvette, the 1957 pink Barbie Corvette was the first electric Corvette in production. And they sold thousands of them.
And they're going to be making a new one called the E-Ray.
Mm-hmm. And then in 1904, this week, Dr. Herbert Hills of Flint, Michigan, purchased the first Buick automobile ever to be sold. Also in 1904 on this week, Louis Rigoli driving a 15-liter Gibron Braille on the Ostend-Newport Road in Belgium became the first man to break 100 miles an hour in that thing. Can you imagine going 100 miles an hour?
It's like a bathtub.
Looks like a soapbox derby car.
Well, it was aerodynamic for its day. But, he went over 100 miles an hour in that thing. God help him. In 1911, General Motors organized GMC truck brand to handle the sales of GM's Rapide and Reliance products. In 1934, Harold Ames patented a application for retractable headlamps. The design would later become one of the defining details of Ames' most triumphant project, the Cord 810, which to me is one of the most beautiful vehicles ever produced, was that Cord of that generation. You got to think of how creative that car was. Not only hideaway headlamps, it was front-wheel drive and had a supercharged 8-cylinder engine in it, very advanced for its day. And then again, it was designed by Gordon Bering to make a baby version of a Duesenberg car, and that's when he came up with the 810. And it was the last great offering of the Auburn Cord Duesenberg trio of manufacturing. And this vehicle was also inducted into the Museum of Modern Art, and it was chosen as one of the 8 automotive works of art. In 1935, the first automatic parking meter in the United States, the Parkometer, was invented by Carlton McGee and was installed in Oklahoma City by the Dual Parking Meter Company.
Parkometer. Or Parkometer.
Parkometer. In 1973, Bonnie and Clyde's bullet-riddled 34 Ford V8 sedan was sold at auction for $175,000 to Peter Simon of Jean, Nevada. The V8 Ford model succeeded the new Model A and was well received due to the speed and power. Perhaps is why it was seen most popular among the criminal element. But I guess now they drive a 66 Corvette. Nope, sorry. Wrong criminal element.
Reaching.
Henry Ford first received a personal letter congratulating him on the car's performance from famed outlaw gunman John Dillinger. And I think that letter is actually displayed at Greenfield Village Museum.
Yep.
And then in 1987, Enzo Ferrari, in a ceremony commemorating the company's 40th year, unveiled the Ferrari F40 at the factory in Maranello. It had a 2.9-liter twin-turbo V8 engine under the hood, and it was Italy's first production sports car to go over 200 miles an hour. And actually, there's one of those here in Houston, owned by the president of the Houston Ferrari Club. Stunningly beautiful car, but very stark interior. Every place they could save weight, they did. So there's no carpets, there's no door panels. Everything's carbon fiber and stuff. So pretty cool car. And that is This Week in Automotive History.
Very good. I enjoyed that very much. All right.